Alright, today I'm going to explore a famous castle that is also a landmark of Toronto, which was built in 1900s but later was seized by City of Toronto due to unpaid property tax. So I'm just here with my bike right now and I'm pretty close to Castle Frank, and I'm heading to the castle right now, so let's go. So right now it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just on the bridge that is over the Don Valley Parkway and heading to the castle with my dear bike. So the weather today is actually not really bad. A few days ago it was really cold. And also to mention that yeah, it just snowed a week ago. I am another 18 minutes away from the castle. This castle that I'm going to, when I saw it the first time in Toronto, I was like, oh, it looks really beautiful. Wow. Yeah, so the first time when I saw that castle in Toronto, I was like, oh yeah, it's a beautiful castle, and I was thinking that it was built by the government or the City of Toronto. And yeah, that time I was going to George Brown College, which is just close to Casa Loma. But then I heard some stories that it was that it was bought for $10, $5 something, and it just seemed kind of funny. And I did a research about it, and this research actually wasn't what people were saying. Wow. Traffic. Okay, so I lost my map. I don't know where I'm going. I have to stop somewhere here. So I'm just 7 minutes away from the castle, and I have to get there before I lose the sun. Okay, just 5 more minutes, because now the sun sets a lot earlier and quicker. I have to really adjust my timing. I have to get out earlier if I want to do stuff like this. And I'm gonna tell you the full story of the Casa Loma castle when we get there, of the story and the information that I found online when I did some research about it. Let's go. Okay, so I have to make a left turn here, which is very weird. I don't know how to do that. It's weird. So how the heck do I do a left turn? It's dangerous. Okay, I'm just gonna go here and then here. Ooh, I survived. Let's go. This castle is built on top of a hill in Toronto, so I will have to bike uphill, but it's not going to be like an extreme hill or something, but yeah, it's still a hill. You know, going around the city by my bike, I feel like I navigate a lot faster than these cars, because they're stuck in traffic all the time. There we go. This is the hill. That is the castle. Let me show you. Okay, here is our castle. Hello, I'm just gonna walk around and outside.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I'll just stop my bike somewhere there. I have to lock the bike. Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna be very long. All right, so this is the castle, the Casa Loma castle in Toronto. There are some fall colors here, so I'm not gonna go inside or anything, just showing you this from outside. Christmas time. Wow, this is actually huge. All right, I'm just gonna sit here for a few minutes and also tell you the story of the one of Toronto's famous landmark, Casa Loma. So this castle, it was built in 1900s, 1911 or something, by a man called Henry Pellatt. So he was like a Toronto's businessman. He was one of the Toronto's richest men back at the time. And yeah, he built this castle like with his own money. But then the World War I happened and his business was struggling, and then he couldn't pay the property tax. And because the property tax, during that time, it was raised and it really skyrocketed. Um, like, I mean, this information I found online. So he was not able to like pay his property tax, and that's why the city of Toronto, like back then, uh, they seized the castle. So like he was moved out of the castle, and then he ended up renting a tiny house or apartment or whatever. And since then, um, the city of Toronto owns this castle, but it is maintained and operated by and ran by a private company called Liberty Entertainment. Wow, what a history! Because, because I heard from like a few people actually that that the city of Toronto bought it for like $10 something, and I was like, what? It was just funny. But then, yeah, that made me actually do some research. I was like, okay, is that really true? And what I found online was kind of quite shocking, and probably maybe even sad if you really, imagine like ourselves in his situation, in like that man that built the castle. If we put ourselves in his situation, then yeah, you like spend like millions of dollars, and you put a lot of work and effort, dedication, energy, creativity to build something like this, which is now like the landmark of Toronto, and then it just gets seized by the city because he couldn't pay the property tax. But anyways, that's the past, and that's the history. Something just to learn, because I usually like when it comes to like some places, I would like to know the history of like when it was built, by who and how and why and all that. Like I usually like to dive deep to really understand, and not just come and say, oh, beautiful, and that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna walk around it. Look at this Christmas tree. So like in summertime, if you come here, you will see like lots of flowers. Like all this, they're all flowers, and it looks gorgeous. Also in like during fall, also like over there at that section, that side, there is kind of like a park, like a small one, which there is like a bench and stuff like that. People sit and relax. So I will walk around the castle and show you this from like different angles. Okay, I wonder what that place really is. Let's see. So this is, I think, the parking for this place. Not sure. Oh, so this is just another parking spot. But it gives you a different angle to look at the castle. And let me show you the city of Toronto from here. You see, that's the city of Toronto. You can watch from here. And that's the castle. Still some snow leftovers from last week. I have to go watch my bike and see if it's still there. Can anyone tell me what the blue color really means with the maple leaf in it? So that's the Canadian flag. And what's that one? I don't know. So I think inside the castle there are even like kind of like big halls and stuff like that, and I think it even is like rented out for like wedding, like, or even like restaurant or some other events. I think they also do some like Halloween kind of stuff here in the castle, which I haven't been inside, but it must look interesting. And this one is the park that I was talking about, which is just next to the Casa Loma. It's a small, beautiful park. Oh, actually, you can see a better view of the part of the city of Toronto and the CN Tower from over there. So I'm gonna show you. That's the castle. Still some colors on the trees. Yeah, see? Okay, I'll go further. Okay. So bully anybody else. So this stairs, it goes all the way to the street, and people sometimes just, you know, run up and down for exercise. Yeah, here you can see a clear view of the city of Toronto and the CN Tower over there. So it's time to go home. It's just getting dark. I'm now just walking towards my bike and then, yeah, go home. Thank you for staying with me, and if you know the like that blue color that you saw like at the door or inside the Casa Loma, please leave in the comment and let me know what that really means and why it's blue. And I will see you in the next video. Enjoy your chilly days and stay warm.